That goes to the TikToker who volunteered the most number of hours throughout their 6 years with NCL. And this award goes to Lydia Rack. 531.5 hours over 6 years. And we're going to hear from Lydia about her experience as well.
Hello. I first want to say a big congratulations to my senior class and moms for all the work you've done to get here. I look around this room and I'm filled with such gratitude for my class and overall NCL experience. I see so many friends I've come to know so well. Throughout these incredible 6 years doing NCL, I know we have all shared many cherished memories. But when deciding what I wanted to say in this speech, one particular story really stood out to me that really shaped my outlook on volunteering forever. So I'd like to share it with you all today. There With Care has been the philanthropy me and my mom have done the most work with. We usually package the goods and deliver them to the hospital or people's houses and apartments. I'm not gonna lie, we usually choose the ones that go to Ronald McDonald House because it's very convenient and it's close to Pinkberry. So let's just say it's not a huge sacrifice. But one week we looked and there was only one delivery left, and it was going to the East Bay, which was kind of a ways away. But we decided to take it anyway, even though it was a bit of a hassle. So we went to the warehouse and packed up the items. We selected the groceries we thought they would enjoy and gathered up all the items on the list. Taking this faraway delivery and having thoughtfully packaged up all the items we knew the family was needing, we felt pretty good about ourselves driving over the bridge to get there. But when we arrived at the house, it was much different than we expected. We arrived at this huge, gorgeous house with two really nice cars in the driveway. While There With Care does not go based on income, it does tend to be more low-income families. So we were surprised, as this was very different from our previous deliveries. We pulled into the driveway, and I began getting out of the car. The dad came rushing over and said, before I could even say, "Hi, we're here delivering with There With Care," he said, "Can you guys move your car now?" I paused for a moment, and he quickly shouted again, "Can you move now?" It wasn't a super friendly interaction, so my mom hopped back in the car and drove up. He rushed away and kind of gave us a quick thanks on the way out. Then I went into the house, holding the bags, and a woman opened the door, the mom, I presumed. She was on the phone, so she kind of took the bags out of my hands and waved me off as if I was an Instacart delivery person. We got back in the car and sat in silence for the first 10 minutes of the drive. Then one of us said, "That was really weird, right?" While neither of us were expecting a parade or a medal, it felt odd to be brushed off as an inconvenience. This led to a whole conversation about how the situation was just very different from our normal deliveries. But this transitioned into something we always try to practice in my household, assuming good intent. We went back and forth saying situations that could have occurred. Maybe the dad was on his way to the hospital for his kid. Maybe the mom was on the phone with the doctor. Maybe they couldn't afford groceries because they were out of work and they needed to save money for their next house and car payments. I should tell you, assuming good intent is a really good practice. It has helped me in many situations in my life and to overall become a more empathetic person. But during this conversation, I had a sudden realization. It didn't matter what their situation was. It didn't matter if they were millionaires or if they couldn't afford groceries. None of it mattered. All that mattered is that they asked for our help. It wasn't our job to judge and determine who needed our help the most. It wasn't our job to pick and choose who we felt deserved it. At the end of the day, all that mattered is that we helped those who asked for it. These people asked for our help, so it's our job to do just that. This experience really changed my whole perspective on volunteering. From that point on, I stopped trying to judge or analyze different volunteer experiences, and instead try to be present and focused on making whatever contribution I could in that moment. Throughout NCL, I really do hope you have some life-changing experiences. But chances are you will also have some experiences where you question what you're doing or whether you're making a difference at all. I encourage you to realize that at the end of the day, all that really matters is that you are actively helping others and contributing positively to the community. While ultimately the role of NCL is to provide a space to make a positive impact on the community, in the end, it is up to you what you choose to make of your experience here. I urge you to, yes, choose the philanthropies that you connect with the most or seem fun. But most importantly, approach each experience with curiosity, good intentions, and kindness rather than judgment, because that is where you will find the most growth. Thank you.